All right, good morning, everyone. It is August 30th of 2025, and I'm here with Johnny Trader this morning because earlier this morning I was on my computer and we started talking and he started showing me some things and I stopped him right there and I said, "John, we need to do a video on this because this is pure gold because this is something that a lot of traders, in my opinion, won't show you. And that's the truth. And John, that's pretty much what you have here, isn't it?
Well, it's a record or it's documented. All my so far third quarter plays, the weekly plays that I play.
Okay, so this is the third quarter as far as what
Yeah,
you're
just
in.
the third quarter,
Oh,
right?
okay, and I assume right here, these are the symbols that you've taken and option contracts. It looks like as well.
No, just stock. This is only
Just
stock.
stock, just stock. Okay. And basically, as far as transparency goes, I mean, look at this, guys. He has the stock symbol, he has the signal, entry date, shares, purchase price, total cost. And John, it looks like you're risking about $500 per share. Is that right? Or $500 per
Yeah,
entry?
$500 per symbol.
Okay. Why
So
500? Is there a magic number for 500, or is there a
no,
reason, or?
no, it's just comfortable to the account, my account size.
So why is that so important to you? The 500 and the comfort.
Um, Well, okay, so basically what I did was if I have a $50,000 account, which I started with this particular account, um, I started with 50,000 and I took 1%, and that's 500.
Okay, I like that.
So
So if one
that's
goes,
where the 500 comes in.
so if one totally goes against you, where it goes bankrupt, and then that's, I mean, that's an extreme case. You could swallow the 1% and not suffer from it immensely.
Right, but I'm not holding on to it that long. I'm only holding on to it to the bottom of a candle or my stop. So I'll
Okay.
have a stop in.
All right. So this is the third quarter, and so that means you also have a second quarter and first quarter as well. And
Right.
right now, we are in the third quarter. So if you're open to it, let's look at some of the stuff that's worked earlier in the first and second quarter, and then let's kind of trickle down to the third quarter here. But let's before we do that, John, when did you notice that things were improving dramatically with your trading here this year?
Um, Not this year, but I've noticed it for, okay, so let's start from the beginning. That's
Yeah,
maybe the
please.
best part to start,
Yeah, I mean,
right?
give us a short testimony of
Oh,
what's going on here.
okay, so real quick, um, when I first stumbled on the Strat, I was all over the place, like most people, trying to. I caught on pretty quick, but then I found your post. I took a bite and I says, you know what? What can it hurt? Because I was at the point of I got to do something. And what it was, I found your post and started working with you because it was pretty much all or nothing. It's like, okay, well, whatever, let's do it. What can this hurt? This is just another thing. But the difference was you opened my eyes, and then I says, oh, wait a minute, I got to start recording this. So when I mean record, I mean documented it on a piece of paper, a spreadsheet. I'm
Journaling.
going to take all my trades that we were looking at, and I found my list. I figured out what list I was going to use, whether it was encompassing all 5,000 stocks there are, or do I need to pare it down? So I pared it down to the S&P 100 and the Nasdaq 100. That's where I started.
I
And
like
I
it.
started looking at those. I started applying the strat, which you taught me, and we started talking, and I started doing this and this. But what I started with was I started documenting, and by documenting every trade, it shows me where I needed to be, or what was working, what wasn't working, right?
Right.
And I think maybe when we first started, or after I got some data, which is what this spreadsheet is, it's data.
Hmm.
I think I approached you and I said, "Hey Phil, what am I? Take a look at my sheet and show me, what I'm doing wrong, or I don't know how to. I don't know what to do with this data. I don't know what to do with it." And so you help me. You help me figure it out that way too. I mean, you explain certain things, and we went over the data, and it just reinforced my um, it reinforced that I was going in the right direction. It just reinforced that what you were teaching me, what I was doing, I was on the right path. But at that time, I was also working. See, so I couldn't do day trading. I couldn't trade during the day. There's no way. I had to learn how to do this after work, or because while I was working, the market was open. Couldn't do it. So my weekends were based basically on this.
So, John,
So that's how I did it.
sorry to interrupt, but this sheet then represents long positions only, then, from what you're telling me.
It's only long positions, right?
Because you were working a full time job, and do you think that helped you having a full time job and only being able to look at this after the close?
Absolutely.
Why? Why is
Right.
that key?
Uh, well, no emotions. There
No
were no
emotions.
emotions involved.
You had to let it play out, didn't you?
There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I could do anyways. But this way, I had skin in the game, but I didn't know what was going on until I got home, and the market was closed when I got home, and
Yeah.
there's the candle. It's not a 5 minute candle, which is, it can go all over the board.
Hmm.
It's the open, it's the close. That's it.
Yeah. So for those of you who are questioning whether or not this works, uh, let's look at some of your data, John, because this kind of blew my socks off when you started to show me uh, your results. So where do you want to
Okay.
start? First quarter, second quarter, third quarter?
Well, let's just start with the third quarter here because we got Abbott. Let's just go to Abbott.
Okay, so go ahead and bring up Thinkorswim here, and let's look at Abbott on 729.
Abbott on 729. All right. So let's go here to Abbott. And I got to go to the weekly.
Okay, because you're on a month right now. All right.
Right. So this trade, let me go back here. We took this trade on July 29th, right? I bought 4 shares, which is $508, as you can see here.
Yep.
And my first exit, which is half of my position, right here, 2 shares. And by the way, 1, 2, 3 shares. This is all built up with. That's all it's built on. It's not 1,000 shares. It's not 100 shares. It's 1, 2, and 3 guys. You can make it, just by doing that. But you got to start somewhere. So I started with 4. I sold off 2 on 8.8. So here we are. Um, Here's my entry right here. Here's where it triggered. Right, 728.
Mm-hmm.
This week. It triggered this week. I was in the trade. All right. The following week, this is 2 weeks right here, 2 weeks worth of work.
Yeah, yeah.
I waited and it hit the first target right here. My first target was 133.
Nice.
Hit the first target. I moved my stop up from where I took it because the stop would have been here. I moved it up to break even. I can't lose now. It's a winning trade.
It's a winning
I've
trade.
already taken some off, right? I've already taken some off. And now if this comes back to break even, I'm up at least this much,
You're just walking the
which
stop
is
up, but paying yourself at the same time.
right. And so right, yeah, I made $12.28 or 4%, 4.8% on that trade, on the
Okay.
first trade.
All right. So John, with your targets here, kind of explain that because are your targets here the purple lines?
Yeah.
And how do you determine what is a target or what isn't?
Well, there's a number of ways you can do it. I mean, the strat way is, take the first candle to the left, which is this one.
Okay.
and I took it at this. That's where I took this target at 133.20, the top of this candle. Uh, well, it's 133.09.
Close
So
enough.
I took it up a little bit higher, but I still got it.
Yeah, close enough. Because it broadens, right? The strap broadens.
Right.
Okay. And then it looks like you have your other sell order at the very top at 139.36.
Well, that's where the target is. I sold it. I'll sell it here.
Okay, and then you have
I'll
one more
sell it.
target to the left if you want to hit it. And so would you get out
Right.
of your position right there, or do you just let this run now?
You know what? I've done it both ways. There's no with that last with the last batch of shares, whatever it is, if it's one or whatever. I can let it run, or I just take it. I could be done with it and just move on. It just depends where I'm at on my account, uh, money wise, cash wise.
Yeah,
So if I need the cash, I'll close it out. If I don't need the cash, I just keep moving my stop up. Every time it hits a target, I move my stop to the where I took off the last one.
yeah,
So this target here will become my stop if this one hits.
cool. This is such a beautiful chart because if you look at it on the week, do you see where we took out the previous low and then price reversed and it said it's time to go at that
Yeah, right
121.60
here,
area right there?
right here.
Yeah, you see where that big red candle came down and it took it out. It did what it was supposed to do, and that was to stop all those players out to the left. And then once we did that, paused and then it reversed right back up. Beautiful chart.
Hmm.
Beautiful chart.
Hmm.
All right. Well, give us another example of what you're in.
All right. Well, we can go down the line here. We can go to ADI, ADI 811. So let's go to ADI, and I'm out of this one. It looks like so. ADI was 811. All right. So 811 is
Right there.
right
Right in
here.
there. Yeah, look at that. It,
Yep.
it smoked it right to the upside, right to target.
So I think I took I well like I think let's
Yeah.
just look
I
what
was
I
gonna
took.
say you got it documented.
Uh,
Let's just look at it.
yeah, I took only two shares of this one.
That's $500. Yeah,
$451.
close enough.
Two 234.69 and 243.69. So somewhere's up here. Those are kind of my targets. I took one off here and I took another one off here. And that's it.
Beautiful.
I only took two shares. I'm out. That's okay. I'm happy with that.
And
I'm not greedy. Let's put it that way.
the best part about it is that you probably weren't locked onto your screens, hoping, praying, and wishing, and watching and cheering this thing on, right? You
Well, yeah, this is August. This is only this last month. So I really can't say. But if we went back now, no, we can't go back. If I went back to the first quarter, I'm retired now, so I'm not working. And if I go back, I'd have to go back probably. Oh yeah, I have to go back a year.
yeah.
I'd have to go back over a year.
So it's safe to say, John, that when the market started to bounce in April, you were locked and loaded and ready to hunt bear.
Oh sure, yeah, I got some of those too. We can.
Yeah, let's do that because
That's
that's third
is that
quarter.
second quarter?
Yep,
That's second quarter, right?
yep.
Second quarter. Let's go here. Um, why isn't this one coming up? Well, we'll just go here. We'll go with the megas.
Yeah, show us one that
Megas.
you got into in April and that you're still in.
All right, All right, here. Let's go right here. Amazon.
Four
4-3.
three
Let's see where we're at. Amazon.
4-3, April 3rd, when the market was just selling off and everyone was thinking, "Oh my goodness, we're all gonna die." My 401k, right in there.
Well, I got in right in here. It was a little early, but I got in. What did I get in at? Let's take a look. 173.
Yeah, if you pull that back a little
173.
bit, I would be curious to see if we took out a previous low, and that's why you got in.
I got in somewhere down here.
Yeah, so if you pull this weekly chart back,
Uh,
time frame wise,
all right.
because
Yeah.
right now you're on 1 year, pull it back to 2 years. Let's just see what. There you go. So we got close to a previous low, but it was low enough where you felt like that was a good entry.
Yeah, I felt like it was a good entry down here.
And then when we
I think it was
paused,
off this low here.
yeah,
Yeah.
when we paused right there, that was definitely kind of a confirmation that we could still go either way. You got to keep an open mind. But once you got that three candle, it was game on.
Yep. It was game on. And 173, I got out on 5/8. I got out with all of them at 191.
Wow,
So that'd be up here.
that's
That was
good.
right. I think this might have been earnings. I got out right before earnings.
Not a bad idea. I don't hold through earnings unless I absolutely positively have to. And
Right.
so,
So I got out with all three of them before earnings. I made what, $20
mhm.
on three shares. That's
Well,
fine.
it
60
looks like
bucks
you're
is
back in
fine.
it. It looks like you're back in it. When did you get back into this?
Let's see. Well, I got entries 428, 51, 527, 630. Let's go to 630. Let's try that one. See how that one looks. Uh, 630. 630 would have been here, the
Yeah.
top of this three candle.
So run, rest, and you got in it on the run again. Good job.
Yeah, yeah. That's that three candle 223. Was that 223.30?
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's textbook, man. That's textbook. Run, rest, run.
630. Yeah, right here. 223.31. So that's where I got in.
Yeah.
That's where I got in.
And you're still in.
So right here. And I'm still, well, no, I got out. I sold one at
Okay.
233, and then I sold another one at 227. It this is that dip here,
Gotcha. So
but
what
it
are
it
those
it
orders up there then? What are those?
which one? I'm sorry.
So if you go back to the Amazon chart here,
Yeah.
it looks like you have two orders up there.
Oh, um, yeah, those are sell orders.
Okay, so you're in it
Those
still.
are sell orders. I'm still in it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still in it.
All right. Yeah, pretty amazing stuff, John, as far as how you've been able to um, adapt and then slow things down. And the best part is that you put a lot of thought into this to the point where you designed a market that was comfortable for yourself.
Right.
And I think that's the key because I've a lot of people have always asked me, how do you get to this level? And it's simple. You design it, you collect enough data, and then when you have a proven track record, you feel pretty confident taking these trades, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
And to this day, I'm still documenting stuff, so I haven't stopped that.
Yeah. And I guess, the best part about this is that the market gave us such a wonderful opportunity earlier this year when we pulled back hard for us to have this tremendous run from April all the way to new highs. I mean, let's be honest, the SPY is at new highs now, right?
Hmm.
So the real question now is that move done, or do we digest it and move higher, or do we correct? And so I guess
We don't know.
with that, yeah, I'll throw that back at you, John. I mean, how are you playing that right now with the positions that you're in? Are you just going to take money, or are you going to let them play out, or what's your
Well, we're
strategy?
at a point. We're at a point now, and this is only my opinion. We're at a point now where the market is more like, I mean, if you looked at the market, you looked at the move, you got to say, well, where are we going? Are we going to, what are the chances or what are the odds we go higher? What are the odds we go lower? And just based on history, I think there's got to be, you can see it right here in Amazon. We're starting to go sideways. See a choppy chop right here?
Yep, yep.
I, yeah, I call it a cha cha cha.
Cha cha
Um,
cha.
right. We're trapped in this mother bar here, and I think, until we break out of it one way or the other, um, we don't know. My opinion is we're probably going to go lower before we go higher, but that's just me. That's just me. So what I'm doing is, I'm tightening up my stops. I'm still taking. I'm not reaching up for too many targets because I do have. I still have a lot that's uh, in profit, but I'm slowly, I'm taking schnitzels off. Let's put it that way. Just, I'm taking one or two off
Hmm.
when it's right.
And you're just letting the market tell you when it's ready to change. It's personality.
That's right. And if it starts going down, then yeah, they'll start hitting my stops and I'll be taking more off. But when it turns around, yeah, I'll be in it buying, and I'll look for signals, and I'll buy those signals.
And then, based upon your strategy, because you can only go long, you're just going to wait patiently for it to set back up. And what does that look like?
That's
Is that
it.
on a week or is that on a month? Or walk us through that because I mean, eventually, sooner or later, the market always corrects. But will you be looking at certain time frames here, or what time? Which time frame? I guess is what I'm asking.
Um, you know, the monthly is we call it the middle linebacker, right? The monthly right here.
Yeah, yeah. I look at the month a lot. It really kind of
So
sets the tone for me.
yeah, yeah. To me, and I think we talked about this earlier. This 10, I have the 10 moving average on my monthly, and I'm kind of using that as my gauge. And you can see how close we are to the month. This is August. It's going to end. We're going to open September up, but we're real close to the 10 now. Now the question is the month of September going to go above it or below it? And based on history and seasonality and all that other good stuff, September is really not a good month, but that I take that with a grain of salt.
Okay.
We could go higher. We could go higher. There's no question about it. Or we could go lower. But right now, I'm just kind of, I'm ready for. I'm playing defense. Let's just put it that way. I'm
I
playing
like it.
defense.
That that's amazing, John. I'm so happy for you because I remember when we first met, you were pretty frustrated as far as how the bleep do I get all this to work together, and you look like you've nailed it down. You've put a lot of work into this, so good for you, man.
Well, like I said, it was all or nothing. It was
Yeah,
all or nothing. I was ready to throw the towel in, dude.
yeah.
So yeah,
I've been
thanks.
there,
You
done
helped. You
that.
helped me out, man.
Yeah,
You helped me out, man. Thanks.
yeah. You're welcome. I know what it's like to be in that position where you've actually thrown in the towel, and I think a lot of people can relate to this, where you've just taken one too many beatings and you throw it in, but there's just something in our DNA that gets us to crawl back to it, and pull ourselves up and say, okay, what am I missing here? And for you, you definitely have discovered what you were missing and how to simplify it. And I've always told people, just keep it simple. Don't complicate this thing. And
One share.
one
One
share.
share.
Yes, for some people, it's taking one share. And so I guess this is a good segue, John, for what's coming up. Uh, Before we started recording, you said that in the Discord server that you were going to start some kind of challenge for the weekly or monthly, or you're thinking about that.
Yeah, monthly. I'm gonna probably take, maybe I don't know. You call them Magnificent Seven. You could call it whatever you want. Um, but I'm gonna take these bigger stocks: Amazon, Apple, Tesla, Meta, Microsoft. I'm gonna take those stocks, and I'm gonna look for. I'm just gonna buy one share. I'm
Okay.
just gonna buy one share on the monthly. And as long as well, like for example, if we take, and I didn't even know we were going to go into this,
Yeah.
but here's my thought. Here's my thought. Just using this 10 as a gauge, buy one share when the market closes on the monthly above it, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Buy one share.
Yep.
All right. And when it closes below it, right here, sell it.
10
And
and
then when it
M.
That's it.
That's what
You're
I
in
call it, the
here.
10 and in. I try to get a lot of people to follow that on the daily, especially if they're emotional traders. Just do something as simple as above the 10 and in.
That's it. That's it. Just do that. Follow those rules. Above the 10, you're in. Below it, you're out. And then look for another setup. And just start there. One share. Just do one share. So I'm gonna start this next month. I'm gonna do one share now. This is a monthly. This is gonna be a monthly challenge. So I mean, this could go on for a couple of years. I don't know, but yeah, I'll see how it works. But looking at these stocks here, I mean, heck, if you took one share here, there is a close, one share here, and waited for it to close, you're all the way up here, dude.
Yeah.
All the way up here.
Well, just
186 to 216.
yeah, just do
Yeah,
it on the Magnificent Seven here. So Amazon, let's go to Meta.
right.
I mean, and you can see this
Oh,
on the month, guys, where if you just apply something as simple as this, and I can't stress this enough, quit chasing after garbage and start trading the stuff that they want, right? And
I got a lot of stuff on here, so
that's all right. But a lot of people have the mindset as far as, oh, I can't afford those great names. It's like you can if you take it down to fractional or down to one share. You can. The real issue is that people don't want to sit in it to make, what is $100 or whatever it tells you to get out, because in the back of our mind we always have that if I just put this to work today on a 5 minute chart or on an intraday chart, I can make that immediately. It's that instant gratification. So
it's like, if I can add to that,
yeah,
just make it as simple as one share, and you got to get your confidence back.
yeah,
That's a key to it. By trading the one share, you'll get your confidence back. You don't need to trade 100 shares.
that's right.
You just trade one. Just trade one. Like, look at Nvidia. This hasn't even closed out yet, and you could have got in here at 113.
I think you did get in at 113, didn't you? 109, 113.
I still have some stuff. This is from way back, but I
Yeah.
have those. Yeah.
Yeah, you showed it to me the other day. You got in at 109, 110. And, I'll throw out some kudos here to another member that's killing it to the long side, too. Sylvia, if you bring up GDX here,
Yeah.
we'll give her some praise here, too. She just took her money in this yesterday. She just took it. And she has been applying this to her retirement account as well, John. So you'd be proud of her. And she sat in this and pulled a lot of money. Look at that move from that 2-2
Yeah.
rev. And look, what
That's
did it
great.
bounce off of? The 10, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
she said her exact words to me were, I'm not going to get greedy here. I know it probably can go higher, but she said, I'm going to go have a great weekend. And I said, that's amazing. Good job.
Yeah.
So you are rubbing off on a lot of us, John, whether you know it or not. And you have proven with your track record here that if you slow it down and if you're patient, you too can make this kind of money. I love it.
Ex- Exactly. Yeah. Just have that's another keyword. The key, well, that probably is the keyword, is patience.
That's the
It's all
secret
it
sauce,
is.
guys. That's the secret sauce. Patience and remove yourself from the equation by making it mechanical.
Yeah.
And trade what they want. Don't trade some garbage stock out there, right? I see that a
Yep.
lot, and we're starting to get more and more members in here who focus on the great stuff, the Magnificent Seven. They're magnificent for a reason, and now you know why.
Well, see, the other key that master, you can master one stock if you just follow the one stock. Forget about all the rest. Just follow the one and get to know it.
Yeah,
That's another thing that in the back of my head, a lot of guys do. They just focus on
laser like
one stock,
focus.
but pick a good stock. Don't pick a
That's the key,
Peloton or
right?
something like that.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
pick
don't pick.
Peloton or something that's in StockTwits as far as trending. I mean, focus
Right,
on the stuff that has a great track record, you know?
right, right.
And here's the beautiful thing, it will tell you when it's ready to go, right?
Hmm.
Because you're going to get a candle like GDX here to the left, that big, beautiful 3 bar right there
It's,
above the 10. And it's going to say, hey, don't forget about me.
yeah, yep.
So,
So yeah, just start simple. Have certain rules. We got to follow the rules. You can't say, well, it's close or it's not. Just stick to the rules.
yes,
Document it, and if it's a loser, well,
it's a
your
loser.
winners are gonna pick up your losers.
Yes,
I'm telling you, your winners will pick up your losers if you keep the losses small, and if you follow your rules, you keep the losses small. You'll
that
keep them small.
I agree. John, I appreciate your time and your willingness to show uh, the world, I guess, what's been working for you and why. Guys, you can't hide the truth, and this is it right here, based upon how he's doing it, and you can find them in the Discord server. John, you're online quite a bit, and you have your own channel within the Discord. So if you have questions,
Yeah, I try. I try
yeah,
to get on as much as I can. I'll usually answer back. If you got a question, I'll usually answer it within a reasonable time. If I'm on, I'll answer it right away. Uh, but usually, yeah, I'm on often enough that I can get to them. But yeah, you got a question, that's fine. I'll answer it to the best of my ability.
so I'll add to that. A lot of the people who follow you, John, they've asked, so why isn't John on, daily? And I'm like, he doesn't need to be. His strategy permits him not to be, right? And
Right.
when he gets on, guess what? If you message him or if you put something in his channel, he'll get to it. But he's not
Yeah,
going to babysit it.
I'll get into it pretty quick. I'll get into it within a couple 6 hours. It won't be longer than 6. It might be real quick. Like I say, if I'm on, I pop in and out. So, but I don't spend time looking at charts. I don't spend time all day watching the market. I just pop in, I pop out, look at some stuff. Okay, and then I go because that's what I'm used to. See, I'm used to it because that was my original daily when I had to work. That was my plan. I couldn't watch it, so yeah. And then I tried watching it, and it's tough for me. It's tough for me to sit still, so I can't. I can't sit in front of a computer. I'm not an
Yeah.
office guy.
Yeah.
You know,
All right,
that's
John.
the other
Let's
thing. I'm
let's
not a.
let's wrap this up.
All
30
right.
30 seconds here.
Yeah.
Give us 30 seconds of words of encouragement for the people who are struggling out there. What would you tell them to do and how to do it in 30 seconds?
Oh, great.
TikTok, man,
Um.
TikTok. It can be a
Yeah.
little bit longer than 30 seconds.
Yeah. I don't know if it's 30. It's going to be 30 seconds. Just you know what? Stick with it. Have patience. If you're struggling, one share at a time. You know what? It's if it's $10 or $3 or $5 that you're making, that's fine. Um, keep your losses small, and when it hits target, take it off. Don't say, well, I'm going to go for the next target and get greedy. Just
Hmm.
take it off at that target and look for another one. There's plenty out there. But just be patient. That's the key word. That's I think what I'm going to stick with.
All
Patience.
right. I'll add to it just a little bit. Slow it the heck down, and you'll see the trade. Just slow it down, and you will start to produce. I would say 99% of the people who find their way into the Discord are using intraday time frames of 15 minutes or less. That's a big number. But other than that, John, I can't thank you enough for your time and for your honesty. And it's sure been great getting to know you over the last few years. And I'm so happy for you.
Well, okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. But
Yeah,
thanks for your help. That's all I got to say is thanks for your
yeah.
help.
Well, you're the
And
one doing all the
hopefully,
work.
well, I'm trying. I'm still trying.
Yeah.
I'm still trying. I'm not all the way there, but uh, as you know, um, there's still, I still got the guy in the left shoulder here telling me, you can try this or you could try that, but it's calm way down. So yeah,
It's
I
calm way
struggle every
down,
now and then.
but here's the thing too. And for those of you who are new, John still we chat almost every chance that we get. And the best part about it is John's not afraid to ask a question, and I'm not afraid to ask John a question. We use each other as a sounding board because we really believe that the iron sharpens iron and that we help each other, right?
Hmm.
And that's what we get from the Discord server is that we get all these talented people in there and we have similar ideas, and it's just been great to watch the Discord grow to the point where now it's people or members helping members now, right? Because when it first started, it was just me, and I thought, man, no one's ever going to come in here, and then it takes one, right? And then one turns to two, two turns to four, and now we just have a group of really good traders helping people find their way. So don't go about it alone. And I'll close with that's pretty much it. Unless you have something to add, John.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. I mean, you got to start somewhere. If you don't ask, we can't help.
That's right.
And yeah, if you don't ask, we can't help. We're not mind readers. We can only either read it and answer it, or you guys come on the channel and ask it. Either way.
And so one last thing, John. How much have I ever charged you for this?
How much?
Yeah. How much have I ever charged?
You haven't.
I
You
haven't.
haven't.
Right. And so, John, are you're paying it forward too, right? You're not going to charge.
No, yeah, no, I pay it forward. That's my thank you.
There you go. So for those of you who are saying, well, geez, is there value in a free Discord? You better believe it, and we're it. So, with that said, John, thank you again. And guys, until we meet again, take care and God bless.